Romance is one of the most popular genres on Turkish television. It focuses on the love of its two main characters as they experience highs and lows. Being in love is the most wonderful feeling. So, in this video, we'll go over the top 10 heartwarming romantic Turkish dramas that will literally give you butterflies. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give us a thumbs up. Let's get started. Number 10. Love for Rent. Love for Rent is the best romantic Turkish series. The story revolves around Doesnt, a young and lovely woman who works as a waitress to support her family. Since her parents' deaths, she has lived peacefully with her grandmother, brother, and younger sister. Despite her lack of wealth, she never complains and finds it easy to be happy. Ömer, on the other hand, is a young CEO with a popular shoe store. He is quiet, serious, introverted, and a workaholic. When Ömer visits the restaurant where Doesnt works, these two worlds collide. After some time, Doesnt and Ömer develop to a passionate love for one another. Number 9. Sweet Revenge. You will learn about a love story that unfolds in a restaurant in the Sweet Revenge TV series story. Tankut is a successful chef with a nice restaurant. Pelin is a lovely young lady, but she never finds happiness in love. She discovers that all of her bad luck stems from the fact that she has previously harmed someone. Pelin believes she can easily obtain Tankut's forgiveness. Tankut is not the same person Pelin happens to know. He drops out of college and changes his life after being humiliated. He travels abroad and becomes a successful chef. He intends to exact his sweet revenge. Number 8. Price of Passion. It is a well-known Turkish drama. The plot of the drama revolves around a doctor and a mafia boss. Asli is a wonderful doctor who treats her patients with compassion and love. Ferhat is involved in illegal activities, and one of his men is killed one day. He kidnaps Asli in order to treat the man, but tells his family that they are in love. He gradually coerces Asli into marriage. There is a lot of hatred at the start of this forced marriage TV series, but they eventually fall in love with each other. Number 7. In Constant Love. The story of Innocent Love TV series is about an impossible love between Miran and Reyyan, who fall in love but are doomed to be separated due to the vengeance plan. Miran Aslan Bey is a young, charismatic, and cold successful businessman. After his parents died many years ago, he was raised by his grandmother Aziz. Reyyan Sadoglu's daughter is a young, beautiful, innocent, and pure girl. She lives with her family, her uncle's family, and her grandfather in a large Sadoglu mansion. Miran meets the daughter of his mortal enemy by pure chance. Number 6. Lovedoesn'tunderstand. The narrative follows the life of Hayat, a young woman who travels to Istanbul in search of her place in the working world. But it won't be easy to find a job as a recent graduate. Murat is also a charming young fashion enthusiast and the heir to a family-owned textile company. Their chance meeting will occur soon, and they won't have a good first impression of one another. However, as the narrative progresses, they will become closer, and their love will grow into a complicated romance. Number 5. The Promise. The Promise television series is about a young girl named Reyhan who comes to Istanbul and marries a wealthy young man named Amir, in order to keep her promise. Reyhan is a little girl who grew up in Erzurum and is innocent, humble, nice, and gorgeous. After her mother dies, she is left alone and struggles to survive. She is surprised to learn that her uncle wishes for her to marry his son Amir. In this romantic Turkish series, you will see the love between Amir and Reyhan that gives you butterflies. Number 4. You Knock on My Door. This is one of the best Turkish romantic dramas. Ida and Serkan are central to the plot. Ida meets Serkan Bolat, who unintentionally cuts her scholarship to study abroad, causing her to drop out. Serkan Bolat offers Ida her scholarship back in exchange for 2 months of pretending to be engaged to him. Ida initially refuses the offer because she despises him, but when circumstances change, she is forced to accept it. While pretending to be engaged, Serkan and Ida begin a passionate, challenging relationship. Number 3. Early Bird. This is the best heartwarming romance series. Sanam is the protagonist of the Early Bird series. Sanam's parents forced her to choose between an arranged marriage and a legitimate job. Despite her desire to become a writer, her parents are skeptical of her abilities. A great love began with a chance meeting between Can and Sanam, the owner's son of an advertising agency, and the story became more interesting and complicated as time passed. Number 2. The Forbidden Love. In this series, Adnan, a member of one of Istanbul's wealthiest families, falls in love with Biter after the death of his beloved wife 11 years ago. Adnan, who is left alone with his children Nihal and Bülent, decides to marry Biter for the second time. They are getting married soon. Their idyllic marriage is shattered when Biter and Adnan's nephew Belul become increasingly close. Belul and Biter become completely engrossed in each other, drowning in their adoration. Their secret love affair will soon affect the entire family. Number 1. Endless Love. Endless Love is a wonderful, romance Turkish drama. It is about the love tale of Nihan, who was born into a rich family, and Kemal, who is the son of a middle-class family. They happen to run into each other by chance. Even though they come from different backgrounds, these two young people fall in love. That is, until Amir causes an accident in which Ozan kills a girl. Nihan agrees to marry Amir in order to keep Ozan out of jail. The next day, she meets Kemal at the port, where he proposes to her. Sadly, Nihan declines his marriage proposal, and their relationship ends. You can see Nihan and Kemal's intense love for one another in this series, which makes you feel like a butterfly. That's all for today's video. I hope you found it interesting. Please remember to like and subscribe to the channel, and to click the bell icon to receive notifications when new videos are posted. Thank you for taking the time to watch.